My name is John in English, which is usually how Americans call me. This message is addressed to American voters to encourage you to support President Donald Trump and vote in favor of his party for the 2026 midterm elections. One of the reasons for that is because he refuses to support Wokism. I think we should all be against that bad ideology, whatever our ethnic background is. Of course, racism is evil because it discriminates people according to ethnic groups. However, if we want to be fair in a struggle against racism, we have to include into it fighting against Wokism, as it is also a form of racism because it discriminates white people just because they are white, which is, of course, as bad as any other type of racism. Wokism is unfair, so it's not of God, it's of Satan then. And usually, when he contaminates society with a bad ideology, he doesn't want to keep it at the level he started with, but he tries to have it applied more and more like a bad leaven. That's why I don't guarantee that if nothing would be done against wokeism, white people would not be more and more persecuted from generations to generations. One phenomenon that confirmed my concern about that is what happened several years ago in an American university called Evergreen, where wokeism was promoted. After a while, white people there were more and more persecuted, and the situation became out of control and was a big mess. Even a white teacher, although he was firmly against racism, felt threatened because he believed that the situation went too far. So I don't guarantee that what happened in that Evergreen University is not showing what would gradually happen in the whole United States like a bad leaven if President Donald Trump would not refuse to support wokeism. So, if, for example, you're American white, I really advise you to include into the reasons to support President Donald Trump his refusal to support that very risky wokeism. And I encourage you to vote in favor of his party for the 2026 midterm elections. Such a choice, if after him there are politicians that continue his refusal to support wokeism, would not only be for you, but also your children, your grandchildren, and so forth, if they are white, for the reasons I mentioned before. In my next video, I will speak about why it would be good and there would be great benefits also for American blacks and ethnic minorities to support President Donald Trump in his refusal to support wokeism. Thank you for your attention. God bless America.